Have you ever found yourself questioning, why is work so challenging lately? Is it just me, or is my boss really making things difficult? You're not alone. Many of us struggle with bosses who seem impossible to please, leaving us frustrated and demotivated. But what if we told you that understanding the core of these issues will empower you to change the entire dynamic of your workplace relationship with your boss? If you're ready to uncover the hidden reasons behind your boss's difficult behavior and learn effective strategies to turn things around in your favor, then you're in the right place. Stay with us, as we are about to show 7 key reasons why your boss might be hard to work with, and more importantly, how you can navigate these challenges with confidence and in a strategic way. Without any hesitation, let's dive into it. But before that, if you haven't yet, subscribe to this channel because we will continue creating content like this to empower you in dealing with challenges in your personal and professional life. The first one is the authoritarian boss, the one who seems to have an iron grip on every aspect of work, leaving little to no room for your input. It's a my way or the highway kind of deal, stifling creativity and innovation, making the workplace feel more like a tightrope than solid ground. You're constantly under surveillance, every decision, every move scrutinized. It's exhausting, isn't it? But you can navigate this. The key lies in understanding their need for control and working within that framework to assert your ideas. Confronting an authoritarian boss might seem daunting, but there are subtle and effective strategies to navigate this terrain. Here's how you can make your voice heard without sparking conflict. Align your ideas with their objectives. Begin by presenting your ideas not just as suggestions, but as solutions that directly contribute to your boss's goals. This shows that you're in sync with their vision and working towards the same endgame. For example, if your boss is focused on increasing sales, propose a new strategy that specifically targets this objective, detailing how it could be implemented and the potential results. Number 2 is the narcissist boss. Have you ever felt invisible despite your hard work and dedication? This often happens under a narcissistic boss who tends to overshadow others to remain the center of attention. Imagine completing a challenging project, expecting some recognition, and then watching your boss take all the credit during a team meeting. It's frustrating and unfair. But there's a way to navigate this tricky situation without causing friction. The strategy is simple but effective. Ensure your contributions are acknowledged at your workplace. For example, when you wrap up a significant task, send an email update to your boss and subtly include a higher-level manager, key stakeholders, or colleagues by using CC or BCC. This doesn't just update them, it also shows your role in the project's success. Likewise, during meetings, find moments to tactfully mention your involvement in projects or decisions, tying it back to the team's or company's goals. This approach doesn't directly confront your boss, but ensures your contributions are seen and heard by others, building your professional reputation despite the challenges. Number 3 is the perfectionist boss. A perfectionist boss lives in a world where good enough doesn't exist. Imagine working late nights to polish a presentation, only for your boss to focus on a single slide that isn't quite right in their eyes. This relentless pursuit of perfection can exhaust even the most dedicated employees. To navigate this, introduce a system of checkpoints or milestones for projects. Propose an initial discussion to understand their expectations clearly, followed by regular updates where you can receive feedback on specific sections. This approach breaks down the project into manageable parts, making it easier for your boss to focus on progress rather than imperfections. Document these discussions and feedback sessions. They'll serve as a valuable reference to ensure you're meeting their expectations at every step. Number 4 is the passive boss. Dealing with a passive boss can sometimes make you feel like you're navigating through fog, uncertain, directionless, and waiting for guidance that never comes. Picture a scenario where your team is at a critical juncture, eager to proceed but stalled by the absence of decisive leadership. In moments like these, stepping up can make all the difference. Begin by crafting a clear decision-making guide or a balanced list of pros and cons for the pending decisions. Present this organized insight to your boss, making it easier for them to see the path forward. Such a proactive stance not only nudges your boss towards making necessary decisions, but also casts you in a leadership role within your team. The fifth group of hard bosses to work with is the impulsive one. An impulsive boss is like a storm, unpredictable and capable of changing course at any moment. One day, they're excited about a new project direction, and the next, they've shifted focus entirely, leaving the team scrambling to keep up. To illustrate, imagine your team has been working on a project for weeks, only for your boss to pivot to a new idea suddenly. To manage this, suggest implementing a structured review process for any major decisions. This process can include a brief period for evaluation and consideration of the impacts of the decision, allowing for a more measured approach to changes. Emphasize the importance of stability and consistency to project success, framing your suggestion in a way that highlights the benefits to the overall goals of the team. The sixth one is the insecure boss. An insecure boss often micromanages, fearing that others' successes might overshadow their own. They may constantly check in on your work, making it difficult to feel trusted or valued. Picture working on a project with constant interruptions for updates, disrupting your flow and productivity. To counter this, establish regular update meetings where you can proactively share your progress, alleviating their need to constantly check in. Additionally, frame your successes in a way that highlights how they contribute to the boss's objectives or the team's goals, reinforcing the idea that your achievements are their achievements as well. Last but not least, the seventh type is the distrustful boss. A boss who doesn't trust easily can create an atmosphere of suspicion and caution, hindering open communication and collaboration. They may hesitate to delegate important tasks, fearing that mistakes could reflect poorly on them. For instance, you might find yourself being overlooked for assignments that you're more than capable of handling, simply because your boss is reluctant to let go of control. To build trust with a distrustful boss, start with small responsibilities, demonstrating your reliability and competence. Share regular updates on your progress, and when possible, provide evidence of positive outcomes from your work. Gradually, as their confidence in your abilities grows, you'll find more opportunities being delegated to you. Transforming your relationship with your boss starts with understanding their perspective and adapting your approach. It's about navigating their challenges with knowledge, patience, and strategic action. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight, but with the right tools, you can make a significant impact. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like it and subscribe to our channel. Your support encourages us to continue creating videos that empower you in your personal and professional life. We invite you to share your experiences in the comments below. Your stories of overcoming workplace challenges inspire us all and remind us that we're not alone in these struggles. Together, we can turn workplace battles into victories.